Good morning. I'm gonna try making a journal video on the GoPro, and then I'll compare later on. But from what I'm seeing in the playback window, I can already tell that the cell phone was a better idea. Anyway, today has gotten off to a terrible start. I'm still on Vancouver time. So I'm waking up in the middle of the night, puttering around, journalizing, editing videos, while people are still coming back from whatever they're doing. And I'm up, wide awake, and everyone else is just trying to go to bed. And then I eventually fall back asleep. And this morning, I woke up late for breakfast. I'm not always the first one in the door, but I'm there at 6:30, and today I slept until 7. And I was supposed to get on a bullet train today for a side trip. That fell through, and so now I'm just basically bumming around Hachioji all day, and it's raining a little bit outside, not enough to need an umbrella right now, but of course everyone out there has an umbrella. Anyway, I went to one of my favorite bakeries. Even though I did already have breakfast, I went to one of my favorite bakeries and I couldn't resist. Got a baguette. When I left the store, it was still warm. It's not as warm as it was when I left the store. And they wouldn't let me bag it myself. They insisted that they bag it for me. And then they gave me a plastic liner in case I need to set some of it aside. No. And I didn't get any curry buns this time. I decided to try something different. And each of these is individually packed. I got a pizza. Some other pastry. That's an arrabbiata. It's not really a vol au vent, but it's got depth to it. And then I think this is just a cheese, same as the arrabbiata, same pastry anyway. But there was a lot of other stuff I wanted to try too, but shouldn't eat too much deep fried food, shouldn't eat too much pastries. A guy like me could get fat. Turd. Alright, that's it. Like I said, today's a do nothing day. I'm going to investigate duvets, actually. That's my new project. It's because I really like the duvets in this hotel, and so I was asking around, and apparently they are a wholesale deal from a certain retailer that, all the hotels in the area, they get their duvets from the same place for a discounted price, I imagine. But looking into it, these duvets, this is a twin bed, and it's light as a feather, the duvet is, and it's 30% down. It's 30% feathers and 70% down. And when you go to the retailer's website, they sell them by weight, not by size. So I have to figure out how much they're going to cost for one that actually fits my bed back home. And from what I've seen already, they are not cheap. So that's something that might not happen. Anyway, talk to you later. Okay, amateur mistake. I forgot to hit record, but my dining schedule has a big blank spot on it for right now because I'm supposed to be on a Shinkansen with an Ekiben from Daimaru department store, and that's not happening. So instead I thought I'd come down the street from them, just a couple blocks from the hotel, to this place called Citra or Chitra. I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but it's on Google it's listed as one of the best vegetarian restaurants in Hachioji. It is in fact not completely vegetarian, but they do have vegetarian options. It is also a juice bar, like I thought it was when I first saw it. They offer 3 sizes of tailored juices, signature blends if you will, 300, 500, or 1,000 milliliters. But they do offer lunch options. This is lunch option B, the vegetarian. Well, there's not A and B. There's A type and B type. And this is the vegetarian of the B type. I've got brown rice, onion dressing on the salad. This is eggplant. Looks good. It looks like an antipasti. And then some sort of ratatouille and soup. I hope it tastes good. Sure looks good. You know, I said earlier in another video that today's a bit of a throwaway day. I looked up queen size duvets. A queen bed in Japan is not even the same size as a queen bed in Canada, so there's no point in even trying to find matching terms. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to take some more time. But for lunch, I decided to go and check out one of Hachioji's, well, according to Google, the best vegetarian restaurant in Hachioji. It's not too far from here. It's only a couple blocks. So I went in, and one of the first characters I saw on the menu, one of the first kanji that I recognized, was beef. And so I was a little confused. It's not a vegetarian restaurant, but they do have vegetarian options. So, and I got lunch special B, which is a larger sized lunch. And I couldn't really read what was on the menu, so I told the server, I said, surprise me. So she brought me some sort of soup, some brown rice, a salad with onion dressing, and some ratatouille and some antipasti. Well, rice is rice. Actually, it was enjoyable. It had a bit of a chew to it, as brown rice does. The salad was nice. The antipasti was really nice. But the ratatouille and the soup, no, not very good. And it's actually not even a restaurant. It's exactly what I thought it was the first time I walked by 2 years ago. It's a juice bar. And you can get different juices, different mixes, apple, orange, carrot, ginger, all for very, what I would consider very high prices for juice. Yeah. No, not going to go there again. Glad I went once, did it for science. Did it for my vegetarian friends. They're never going to come to Hachioji anyway, so. So I just got back from my dinner. I went to another place that was recommended by somebody else as being a very high quality but inexpensive meal. I think so. I think they were recommending it. If not, they were only talking about it in their video as a contrast. It's a place called Matsuya. I meant to go there on my first night here, but because it was on the way to the hotel, but I just went straight to the hotel and skipped it and tried it tonight. They're a competitor of Sukiya, I guess, because they're both mainly rice bowl places, just like Yoshinoya. They're slower than the other two. They're slower than Sukiya and Yoshinoya, but I'd say that they had the highest quality. Now I had different dishes at different restaurants. Tonight I had Bibimbap, or what they call Bibimbap, or Bibingdon, which just means Bibimbap rice. That was really good. And you know what? I dare say even their miso soup was better than Sukiya. The only thing that let them down was the free beverage. At Sukiya, they give you weak mugicha or barley tea. And at Matsuya, they give you some other sort of weak tea, but it is it's not nasty, but I'd rather just drink ice water, even on a day like today. It's still quite humid, so you sweat. Even if it's a little cold, you still sweat. And then on the way home, I picked up some of these. Don't know what they are exactly. I just came back to the hotel and the front desk clerk called them cookies. If they're biscuits in there, I'm going to be highly disappointed. But somebody I follow on YouTube, it's a bit of a controversy on his channel because there's actually 3 kinds. There's matcha flavored, which is, I don't think it's one of their 2 regular products, but you can get takinoko or just regular kinoko type biscuits. And so he's always trying to figure out which one's better, which one his subscribers like better. And then I got some of these. Just plain old salted potato chips. They're so good. What else I saw at Don Quijote tonight was an 800-gram pack of Snickers minis. And I just thought to myself, even on Halloween, you don't need that many Snickers. Holy cow. I took a picture of it on my phone, but obviously I can't show it to you because I'm filming on my phone right now. But it had some weight to it. Man, some of the things you see in stores in Japan are just incredible. Anyway, that's it. Might have a beer later, might not.